Yo, Havoc Nation has arrived. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Los Angeles Havoc, aka Leitato, the one and only High Priest of the congregation. Welcome back to another installment of Leitato Clips, where we've got a little bit of everything. And today, Guardians, we have another guide for Destiny 2. We'll be going over how to obtain all of the intrinsic upgrades and catalysts available for the brand new Wolfsbane exotic axe. If you haven't played in a bit, Wolfsbane was introduced alongside the Ash and Iron expansion and can be obtained by running the latest exotic mission, Heliostat, which can be launched from the Pinnacle Ops section of the portal. The first initial run will be with set modifiers and standard difficulty, and once completed, players will be able to run it again with customizable options. For the purposes of this guide, we'll be going under the assumption that you've already completed the first initial run and have obtained Wolfsbane. To get the intrinsics and the catalysts, the Heliostat mission must be launched at Master Difficulty, which is open to players at 300 power or above. This is in order to spawn the data pads for the catalysts as well as the destructible items that you need for the intrinsics. The Master Difficulty version will have a locked loadout as well, and there will also be barrier and unstoppable champions, so I recommend preparing accordingly. If you plan on doing these all in a single run, which you can, you will also need to have Wolfsbane equipped for the intrinsics. The Intrinsic Destructibles are 3 sets of triangular Vex structures that must be destroyed with the Wolfsbane axe. The catalysts, however, involve data pads that have specific monitors that they need to be input into. For ease of the run, I've arranged the gameplay entirely in order from start to finish, so you can knock each of them out in sequence without having to backtrack.
Takeover of local systems holding steady at 60%. The file...
we've got a golden age AI interfacing with this light technology, but you're saying light-infused tech wasn't standard in her time?
I will not be stopped. The satellite will launch and spread my legions through this whole barren system.
Estrella's at 87% integration. Some structure discrepancies still holding out on us.
There's much to learn here. About the Golden Age, about war. Code takeover complete. Estrella is now fully integrated into the facility network. Nobody else should be able to get in.
All right. Now that you've gotten this far, all that's left for you to do is complete the mission and craft your Seraph War Axe. Now, before we go a little bit crazy with looking at options for customization, we should talk about the intrinsic perk as well as the exotic trait for Wolfsbane. For the intrinsic, we have Resurgence Directive, where light attacks generate sword energy and have the chance to spawn seeking Quicksilver nanites that heal the wielder upon attaching. And then we have the exotic trait, Nano Assault. Quicksilver nanites that attach to the wielder also charge the blade, and then you can special reload when fully charged to overclock the attached nanites, enhancing the blade's offensive capabilities. Light attacks then deal increased damage to targets. Fully charged heavy attacks also create a flaming Quicksilver Swarm NATO. Now, you will actually be able to see a meter for Nano Assault as it builds up on the left-hand side of the screen above like your weapon and ammo. So you'll want to pay attention to that so you know when to activate it. As for the other customizable options, for the blade, we have Honed Edge, Tempered Edge, and Hungry Edge. Also for the blade, we have Jagged Edge and Enduring Blade. For the guard and handle, we have Tenacious Handle, Rampager's Handle, Unyielding Handle. And then for the catalyst, we have Attrition Orbs, Relentless Strikes, Burning Ambition, and Subroutine Recursion. Since it's a melee weapon designed for sustained damage anyway, I chose Burning Ambition to take advantage of applying Scorch while dealing damage. Upon testing it at the shooting range, I obtained the following readings for overall damage and DPS. For DPS, I was getting around 450 to 500 average, while overall damage was around 8,900 to 9,400. Now for optimal DPS, you'll want to build up Nano Assault and then activate it, hit a heavy attack, light, another heavy, light, and then another heavy. And that'll net you at least 3 nanite swarm attacks for maximum DPS. You may be able to fit in a 4th there if you're fast enough. I really enjoy this weapon, not gonna lie. I think it's great that it's designed for bosses and encounters that require you to get up close. I use it a lot during Festival of the Lost, and I definitely can see it finding a home somewhere in a solar build maybe. This weapon is also going to be getting some pretty incredible buffs as well come the release of Renegades, so you definitely don't want to miss out on your opportunity to pick it up. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It's a little bit, but it does go a long way in terms of helping the channel grow. And if you want to see more content like this, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Once again, my name is Los Angeles Havoc. Thank you for watching Late Tato Clips. We will see you next time, friends. Same late time, same late channel.